Hey guys, welcome to Sourdough Slingers. In the Bakery is a new series we're launching on YouTube, which goes behind the scenes with the baker in their bakery to show and share top tips. In the Bakery with Phil Clayton of Haxby Bakehouse. This video tutorial is all about Pan de Levain, one of Phil's biggest selling breads, and I have to say it is absolutely stunning. It's one of the best breads I've ever tasted. So we're really fortunate to get behind the scenes and for Phil to share his invaluable expertise in baking. Superstar. Thanks, Phil.
Stretch and fold is all about adding strength and degassing the carbon dioxide produced by the wild yeasts. It also evens out the dough temperature throughout the whole dough mass. Perfecting this technique isn't easy and it takes practice, but it's all about the rhythm and pace of the stretch and fold and being confident. Because we're artisan bakers, we're working with 3 simple ingredients: flour, water and salt. Unlike our modern day mass-produced counterparts that add lots of E numbers and what we call bread improver, which oxidises the dough and brings about a chemical change, the stretch and fold is all about bringing a physical change to the dough and using time. Lots of time to slowly ferment. You can see here that Phil's working with a big batch size. It doesn't matter if it's 1 loaf or 100 loaves, the technique is the same. After the bulk fermentation period and stretch and folds, we go on to scaling or dividing, and we can see here that Phil is taking from the bulk dough, and as he's doing that, he's almost shaping it onto the scale, which will help reduce the time in pre-shaping later on. Now we move on to pre-shaping, and we can see here that Phil's working with no flour, and if you notice actually throughout the whole process there is very little flour used. Working with the scraper really helps to nail this technique and use very little flour or no flour whatsoever. This is quite a wet dough and the hydration is around about 75%. After pre-shaping, the dough is allowed to bench rest. This allows the gluten to relax, so it's easy to final shape. Now on to the final shaping. Here we're using the stitching method, which is an extension of stretch and fold back in the bulk fermentation stages, but a little bit more complex. When you hear the squeak and pop, the dough is healthy. Here's a snapshot of some of the most amazing breads and pastries at Haxby Bakehouse. Now at real speed. After final shaping, Phil proves his pan de Levain for at least 24 hours at 4 degrees C. Now we move on to the scoring stage. Phil's using bannetons that are lined with couches. Notice how the dough releases out of the banneton really easily. This is a benefit of working with a colder dough. Phil's working with a sharp lame. Speed and accuracy are really important, and this comes with lots of practice. The score isn't just about the bread looking pretty, it allows expansion. So when the bread rises in the oven, or the oven spring occurs, it allows the crumb, or the internal structure, to also expand.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe.